All right, today's project is make this firewall not look terrible. I'll flip it around and show you what I'm working with. All right. Now what I got going on here is a lot of ugliness. Luckily, I labeled everything. Oil pressure, that's broke. Water. Apparently these are vacuum operated. No, I've never seen that before, but that's cool. At least I don't got to convert it over to 12 volt like everything else. Some random wiring I labeled because I don't even know if I can use any of this. I guess this is a voltage regulator for the alternator. But anyway, this has got to come off. This is actually where the new master cylinder is going to mount. So I'm gonna get all this out of here. Wire wheel. I got to cut this off because the V8 sits right here in this region. The manifolds they go right here. So let's go ahead and see what I can make this look like. Well, I'm trying to take this brake little master cylinder plate off, but I don't know what it's the hell kind of thing is that. You guys ever seen that before? Oh, I'm gonna use the wrong tool to get it off, I guess, but come along. Well, it's not the right tool, but a flat blade on the impact does have enough, does catch it just enough to take it off. So that's cool. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can tuck this wiring back in there. All right, I got all the wiring that I can out of the way. Now I just gotta get all this loose asbestos lead-based paint out of here and try not to die. Then I somehow gotta wash it. I gotta wash all this off and dry it, even though it's -5 degrees outside. So I guess I'm just gonna make a giant mess in here. And yeah, check back in once I make a little progress. All right, I have got all the big stuff cut off. Now I got this little strip of metal here. I gotta drill out all these spot welds. Now, for those of you who have not messed with anything like this, every one of these little round dots is a spot weld. And what you're gonna wanna do is take you a punch a hole in the center of all of them. And then you're gonna take this special drill bit here and you're going to drill really ever so slightly, gently through only the first layer of steel. It'll be pretty obvious when you get through. It'll change sounds, maybe a little bit of rust and paint color will flake out. And if you're not sure, just stop and you should be able to look in there and tell if you've gone through. Now, just try not to drill through both of them. That just makes more work for yourself. Sometimes there'll be like 3 of them on top of each other. I guess the guy was drunk at work in the 50s. He could probably do that back then. And a lot of times there's no rhyme or reason. They just kind of, you know, whatever. We'll just put some welds on it and call it a day. And this is actually brazed, so I'll have to cut that out carefully. But, all right. If you don't mess it up, this is what it should look like. If you take your chisel, come in this way, just try to, you don't want to be like banging out too bad because you'll bend this firewall all the crap, and then when you paint it, it's just gonna look like shit. But that's what it should look like. That's gonna be way more difficult, unfortunately. But all right, gotta do this side and I'll get them done and start. Hey, I'll probably take this off too out to here. And just more stuff to do. All right, we got all of it cut off. Try to cut that like a 45 to make it blend in. I'm gonna paint the bottom black. The top will be the light blue body color. Just using some of this Spray Max 3-in-1. I had it in a box and need to use it up. Gonna put a real nice coat of primer on this, and I'm gonna go through and spot putty all them little circle spots. Just make it look halfway decent before I paint it. But yeah, turn out nice. Well, here it is before clear coat. I bought this pre-mixed paint and aerosol can from the paint shop, but it doesn't match. I mean, it's kind of blue, but it'll be fine, I guess, for what it is. Get a nice coat of clear on there. That'll be good. I went ahead and sprayed the bottom black. Just threw some black in there, taped everything off. Try to make it look nice. It ain't perfect, but I don't want it to be, because then I gotta worry about it. But I'm really excited. Now, we're just about ready to drop the body on the frame. All right, it is done. Looking pretty good for an aerosol can. Use the Spray Max 2K clear. It's gonna look so much better. And actually it's not a terrible match. It's pretty close, really. I mean, it's good enough for a firewall. It's gonna be nice.